Shit. Hello, Max Bar. No, that's not a new game. It's old game. I was just checking something. I was checking something. Because there is a guy, I will now send you maybe his name. Where is it? A French guy. Okay, here it is. Where is it? This guy, and he had some playthrough, and he also posted some sort of a guide, which he called Easy and Fair and so on. And I just watched a little bit his gameplay in the beginning, and I noticed that he was getting like 108 XP for killing a fly in the maze. So I know that if you kill the fly, it's 36 XP with the option on. So that's why I created all of that just to check the XP, and it's indeed with the option on you have 36 XP. With the option off, share experience, you have 18 XP. And he told me that's because my option was off. I was getting only 36 XP because he was getting 108. So if he kills a fly, he was getting 108 XP. And I asked him, how is it possible? Because it's not physically possible to get 108 XP for a fly. So he says it's because you should put option on. I think thank you very much, but that option is not a secret. And with that option on, it's 36. So somehow he was getting triple XP in the very beginning, triple. And then I just wrote him in YouTube and I asked that, and now I was writing a response to him, and I said that I don't know what happened. Maybe your game was bugged when you were playing it, but there is no legal way to get 108 XP for killing fly or a mongrel. 36 is maximum for a fly. So I'm just curious what he responds. No, it wasn't the very beginning. But it doesn't matter what is your party. In the beginning, it's you don't have anything. That's what you have in the beginning. Where is it? Let's say here. You have three. You have your main character, Sila, and what's her name, and Camellia. So you are three. And if you're a three, you can have only 36 XP for killing a fly with option on, and 18 with option off. And he was getting 108, which is a triple XP with option on. That's physically impossible. And I don't think he was using toy box or so on, because I think you can have it with toy box, or maybe with some mods. It could be. Maybe when he was playing it, maybe it was sort of a bug. Because with such a huge XP, you can get level 3 just when you enter the maze. And then in the maze, already when he had party 4, because it was Lana, Camellia, Scylla, and someone else, with party of 4, he was also getting like 108 XP for a mongrel, which is even more, because for mongrel you get like 27 XP, and he was getting 108. Okay, so now it's island number 4. She's exhausted, and now it becomes very difficult. You want to finish Kingmaker first, and where are you in Kingmaker now? In which stage, which level? What are you doing exactly? Act 5, yes. After Act 5 it becomes Act 5. Act 5 already, okay. And which level you have? Okay, so you should be already quite powerful. Okay, now I will have hell of a fight, and only Lan can do it. A very dangerous fight. Solan has to kill 2 shadow demons. WoTR, a shadow demon, and someone else. Maybe it depends. It depends. Yeah, first of all, you're making mutants. That's already one thing. So, second thing, I'm speaking about Wrath of the Righteous, not about Kingmaker. But even Kingmaker, you have to pass somehow first levels. In Wrath of the Righteous, for example, you cannot do it without Savescam. If you take Druid, then okay, if you take Druid, I think you can get to level 2, let's say without reloads. Then in level 2 you can get Monk, but then you have level 2 like Druid Monk, and you will not be able to do anything. You'll be reloading like hell in Wrath of the Righteous, even if you mix Druid with Monk. And Vivisectionist is level 3. With Vivisectionist in Kingmaker or in Wrath of the Righteous, you cannot play Wrath of the Righteous with pure Druid. It doesn't work. Because I'm speaking for Wrath of the Righteous, not for Kingmaker. Hard difficult is different story. And again, you're playing Kingmaker. Hard is different story. On unfair, Druid is not unfair viable. It will not work. Maybe with a lot of reloads, if you will reload all the time, maybe. Hard difficulty is a different story. hard difficulty, you don't need to make all these mutants and multi-classes and everything. You don't need to have pets. You can take pure classes and just make your hard difficulty without any problems. And Kingmaker also, the strongest class to start is a monk, because if you start Kingmaker with Druid, you'll having a lot of reloads before you manage to fight those guys in Aldori Mansion. And then when you have level 2, even if you mix it with a monk, you will be still dying a lot. On unfair. On hard difficulty, it's a different story. Okay, so what I will do, okay, let's try like that. Let's try it. It seems he doesn't have bark skin. I'm surprised. No, he has bark skin, yeah. He didn't have bark skin. Good. Let's go for Shadow Demon. That's a problem. That's a problem. If one can kill those WoTRs before they kill him. -1.
Make every strike count. You crossed the wrong line. You won't survive me.
He killed him. And now that Shadow Demon. Phantasmal Web. That's already very bad. That's extremely bad. Extremely bad, extremely bad. Like that now. The toughest always first 2, maybe 3 rooms, they're the toughest. Then it's okay. It's easier.
Make every strike count.
Shit. Good one, very good, very good set of hits. Yeah, considering that land doesn't have less stand, I am very pleased. So he killed 2 Shadow Demons watery, and Shadow Demon, of course, he himself was almost killed, but so it depends which difficulty you play and how you play. If it's unfair, if it's hard, if it's Savescam, if it's not, if it's multi-classes or mutants or pure classes. And these 3 things, they determine which classes are stronger, which are weaker, because for depending on type of, depending on how you play it.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge. Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
But for hard difficulty, actually anything goes. You can play anything you want. So now I need to heal him. I don't know if I have healers. No.
Rely on me.
I have to go out and to heal Lan. But that's very nice. That's very nice because Lan could tank and kill 2 Shadow Demons WoTRs and Shadow Demon alone. So okay. Now to go out and to get some heals. And then one can continue. But it's very difficult island because there are, I think there are like 5, maybe at least 5 Vrox WoTRs. Those are hard things. They're hard things to do. Here they should have heal, yeah, there's self-healing here. But Ivo doesn't have self-healing. That's strange. Fast healing equal to twice their mythic ranks. So she is also under this, and she is not fast healing. So Ivo is bugged. Ivo is bugged. Lan is healing, Ivo is not, and she should, because she has Commander Banner as well. Okay, at least Lan is healed. We go back to the island. And here
You require my unbiased opinion?
Practice makes perfect.
No reason to pause.
No one stands in my
You
way.
can trust me.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
and now let's go with Lan hunting. I think before hunting I will disarm the trap just to make it a little bit easier. like that.
Got it.
Anything new?
I'm your blade.
Yeah,
We in trouble yet?
that's okay. Now nightmare starts.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
I don't remember who is here. I think it's WoTR here. Shadow Demon, that's one thing, but WoTR, so we cannot fight them. There is no way to fight.
Endure this! Did we find trouble? No. They
Yeah. It's Shadow Demons WoTR, but also WoTR. That's crazy combination. And Sharpshooter. That's crazy here. This fight is absolutely unwinnable. Maybe with Guarded Hearth. With Guarded Hearth, with 100% buffs, it could work, maybe, after a couple of reloads.
tread lightly.
And maybe not.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready. Make every
First we have to kill that Shadow Demon. 2.71 point. Okay. When I have killed Shadow Demon, then I can go for WoTR. He is here the most dangerous. And then for Champion Sharpshooter, and then for Shadow Demon WoTR, which is the easiest target there. For such fights, you need mutants and pets. So,
I'm all ears. What's that noise? I'll see to your request. Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
and even then, it will be certain risk. Because you have touch attacks from Shadow Demon, you have AoE, a lot of AoE from Shadow Demon's WoTR, you have one shot from Vrock's WoTR, and you have Sharpshooter that will one shot all the party. So, and here there are also WoTRs and Vrock. One, two, three. Okay, let's go out. Almost 50% of his HP. And then we go here. As a possibility, I can put Zosil's blades over there. And I think they would have been killed, but I need those blades somewhere else. 0.33. This fireball will be, of course, extremely dangerous.
Make every strike count.
1.1, 2 point. Okay. Okay, now we can run away. Here is smallest mistake and the game is over.
Always be ready for the worst. Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge. What's over there? Tread lightly. Quiet steps. Weapons ready. You've crossed the wrong obstacle.
Oh, critical hit, that's good. 2.4. Sharpshooter 0.2. It's time to run away because one will be one shot here. It's time to run away, but Shadow Demon is almost dead. And it's a brute one. That's brute Shadow Demon. Not a simple one, but brute. On hard difficulty, you just go there and kill everything. With the same team that I have, we just rush and they all dead.
Are we in trouble yet? What's that noise? Quiet steps. Weapons ready. I'll save you your request. You won't survive me. No. Your performance is
0.61. Luckily he has this reflex saving throws. He rolls 9, modifiers 26. He has also that ring, and that helps, of course. Okay, next try we kill the shit. And this is Shadow Demon's WoTR. Shadow Demon's WoTR.
quiet steps. Weapons ready. Endure this. Did we step on their toes as well?
Shit. Lan missed. For the first time he missed everything. So game starts trolling. But now he should be killed. Because he's flat-footed. And as he is flat-footed,
Make every strike. Yet another obstacle.
yeah, 360.
Tread lightly.
Now we go for Vrock's WoTR. Cloud Kill would work here as well, by the way. Cloud Kill could be a solution. Aye, aye.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Did we find trouble?
Oh, He is preparing blades. And now he will heal. They're healing 2 times, maybe even 3, I don't remember. Yeah, he heals, so it's his first heal. He heals again. He heals again. No, he didn't heal this time. He isn't stupid. He will heal after he gets certain amount of damage. Here you are. 5.5 seconds till blades, and here 4.2, 2.7. Critical hit. I think it's time to run away. We don't need those blades. We don't need those blades. Now he will heal, I think. Yeah, he heals. He healed for the second time. And there is also Vrok there. So Vrok, Shadow Demon, WoTR, Vrok's Demon, WoTR, Vrok's WoTR, and Sharpshooter, Ranger. It's a killing combination.
Make every strike count.
2 seconds. 0.9 for a sharpshooter. Time to run away if he still can. Now he will not heal anymore.
The wrong mongrel. Did we find trouble? No, they did.
And run away. Because 0 point something. But already half-life he lost. After the Vrok's WoTR, I will go for Sharpshooter. He is the most dangerous. But I don't know how I will be fighting a vampire sharpshooter. that's really, he will kill half of my party, and just there is no way to avoid it. Okay. Critical hit, very nice. 3.5, 2.1, 1. So I can hit him once again, and maybe once again, and maybe even 0.6, 1.1, 2.6. I'm afraid he won't be able to escape from the sharpshooter, so better go out. Oh, that's how far he hurls the fireballs. Here is Shadow Demon, he was here, and fireball was flying like that, like that, like that, then like that, until here. So, of course, it's not really a straight line. I think I will try, I will, in parallel, I will start playing Kingmaker. Long time ago I didn't play it, and it will be a monk. Maybe I will start even this evening later, I don't know. Whoa, 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 come here, my winged friend. So 0.5 sharpshooter. No, it's time to escape. Land doesn't have less stand. So that's the only safe way to fight Vrok's WoTR. There is no other way. Even if you have mutants and pets and mercenaries, it will be a good chance that you will reload several times before you kill the shit. Ah, he's still not there. He's still walking. Ah, he's dead. Rock pillager gained. Vrok WoTR dies. Very nice. So Vrok WoTR is dead. Here is he. So he got his lesson. That's Shadow Demon WoTR, they're not dangerous. But I need to get that sharpshooter. Let's first go for Vrok. Vrok is here.
Did we find trouble?
One. Oh, just first. That's nice. 13, 16, 12. They're not seen yet. Critical hit 57. 5.4 for that sharpshooter. Time to go away. We almost killed the Vrok. He lost half of his HP. Because I will come back to my unfair last Atlanti. I'll be making another run, but somehow later. And every game I'm playing, it's preparation for last Atlanti. I'm considering like learning from my mistakes I've done, and I'm trying to improve tactics and everything.
Make every strike count. Did we step on their toes as well?
16, 15. Almost dead. Sharpshooter will be the biggest problem because I don't see him. He's too far. And that's also one of the reasons you cannot play the game with short bows. Short bows is for low difficulties. There are many things like that, many fights like that where you absolutely cannot survive if you don't have long bow. So short bow, it's if you play like on core difficulty and below. On hard difficulty you also can manage with a short bow, but it's better to have long one. Again, critical hit, isn't it nice? And run away. He's dead. The shit is dead. Vrock is dead. Fireball, we don't care. 26, 13. DC is 31. Thanks to Lance reflexes. And he will have more reflexes. He will have here reflexes and here. $360 for a Vrock.
Endure this. Did we step on their toes as well?
1.0. Let's run away. Oh, he got his phantasmal web. Helan rolled one, but luckily he has freedom of movement, so he can run. There's also one more reason why you cannot play Midnight Isles without 24-hour spells. You absolutely need to have 24-hour spells here. And the only way to get it is have Diran and Ember like buffers. So because only Diran and Ember have death wards, freedom of movement, and some other useful stuff.
Make every strike count. Yet another obstacle.
Okay. I will not take a risk. Because that phantasmal web can also act differently.
I'm curious. Quiet steps. Weapons ready. You've crossed the wrong.
Here is my
Trouble?
sharpshooter. Yeah. Very delicate here. Must be extremely careful.
Always be ready for the worst. Tread lightly. Quiet steps. Weapons ready. You
half-life. But sharpshooter is ready to shoot, so I run away.
What's that noise? Quiet steps. Weapons ready. Endure this! Yet another obstacle.
0.7. So only one shot. So he managed to shoot at Lan. Lan was flat-footed 44, body fires 34. If he rolled 10, he would have hit Lan. And with critical hit, he could probably even kill him.
I'll see to your request.
Uh-huh.
Did we find trouble? No. They did.
Sharpshooter 3.3 seconds. And he killed. Shadow Demon WoTR is dead. Very fine, very nice. Now just sharpshooter. Sharpshooter is here.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready. Did we step on their toes as well?
1 and a 0.8. Critical hit, nice. 50. Reduced, but still it's okay. Even with reduction, it's okay.
What's over there?
Ah, here you are.
Weapons ready. Yet another obstacle.
1.6. Okay, and now run away, but I think it's too late. He will shoot at Lan. I know.
Tread lightly. Quiet steps. Did we find trouble? No. They did.
One more time, we're gonna kill him.
What's that noise? Quiet steps. Weapons. Did we step on their toes as well? Quiet steps. Weapons ready. Make every strike count. Yet another obstacle.
Done. So that place is also cleared. It was hard place. to disarm traps. Now we can go for another two rocks, and no, yeah, I think there are two rocks and two rock wateries. I, I. No, but that's just a bullshit. That's just a bullshit. That's I sent him to go there, and he just taken totally different direction. And those I don't know why they all moved. So no more less 10 for him. That's the way this game was done with pathfinding. Now he doesn't have a less 10, he's one shot. That's absolutely unacceptable.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better.
All this waiting bores me. Head on. Done.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
Here are those rocks. Yeah, I think boss is somewhere here. Yeah.
What's over there?
Okay, we need to go out and to heal.
Can't hide from me.
I lead. You follow.
Or maybe we don't need to heal.
Onwards.
I'm all ears.
Together, we stand.
I'm always open to ideas. Open your heart to me.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
No one stands in my way.
I will help where I can.
You know what you're doing.
Are we ready to move
Good.
out?
Are we in trouble yet?
What's on your mind?
Always be ready for the worst.
Okay.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
You've crossed the wrong
And what's that? Why are they moving?
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better. Weapons ready. You won't survive me. Hit another obstacle. Did you see that?
Now it's a first heal. Yeah, he heals 100 points.
What's that noise? Quiet steps. Weapons ready. Endure this! Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Rock Villager. He heals for the second time.
I'll see to your request. A goat, a lizard, and a human enter a tavern. What'll it be, lamb? The bartender asks. I'm curious. Make every strike count. Did we step on their toes as well?
4.3, 1.6, and go out.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready. What's over there? You've crossed the wrong another obstacle.
Okay. Maybe one more hit.
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Almost dead.
Tread lightly. Quiet steps. Weapons ready. You won't survive. Did we find trouble? No, they did.
No, it's impossible. It's impossible. There is no way. There is no way.
What's that noise?
If you make mutants, if you have pets, if you have mercs, and if you save scum, yes. Yes, you can. You can. But I don't save scum.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
And if you save scum, game doesn't make sense anymore actually. Because your builds don't make sense, anything makes sense. Because if you save scum, you can do everything. You can do absolutely everything. And it doesn't matter which your builds are, because sooner or later you will roll what you need. That's a problem. That's a problem.
I'm curious.
it's possible, for example, if you don't have rocks here. I was killing them on unfair. I was killing them. But first of all, I had different team. I didn't have magician, I mean wizard. I had melee character. It was a monk, for example, drunken master. And then if I killed first those rocks with Lan, then my drunken master and Sila, they would attack, just rush on one of the rocks watery, kill them before they heal, because they also heal, and then switch to another one. It worked for me several times, but once it didn't work and my party was killed. So with melee characters you have more chances, but still you need to kill those rocks, because while you'll be fighting wateries, rocks will stun you, and then wateries will kill you, and that's how it goes. And that's how it goes. Even on hard difficulty, they can kill your party. Even on hard difficulty, they can kill your party. Okay, chances are smaller, but they can. Especially he doesn't have less stand, for example, because your chance to attack them when everyone has less stand, when you have melee party, melee main character, Sila, and then you attack, and then less stand. So you have like 3 rounds, maybe 4 rounds to kill them.
How is the heart's greatest challenge?
Vrox Watery, yes, they are the worst mob in the Midnight Isles, I think. And there are also vampire sharpshooters. And there is no way to kite with Lan, you have to fight them. And a vampire sharpshooters, it's the biggest difficulty actually. Because there is no way to kite, you have to fight. And it's just pure luck. So I think if you, yeah, a lot, blasphemy. Don't forget blades. They also put blades. Blades is a crazy, crazy thing.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
They put blades, and there are 2 of them, and there are also rocks, which will stun you. Stun you and confuse, daze, whatever. Like, I don't know if you saw this, but probably you didn't. It was a fight here. Here was 2 shadow demons, wateries, and the shadow demon. And Lan was fighting them alone. He was tanking all 3 of them and killing them all. So that's so where I think it's safe, I of course fight like that because it's also faster, but things like that, and I play each my playthrough as if it was Last Atlantis. Here blades are still here. The blades are still here. So if you play Last Atlantis, it's definitely the only way to fight them. Or cheat with toy box as an option.
Endure. Did we step on their toes as well? Is this a mock fight?
critical hit. Go out. I think he doesn't heal anymore. I think he's... No, no, no. No expedition retreats, no vanish. He just runs. His speed is 70. When you get him level 12, he has speed 70 here. Expeditious retreat will give you, I believe, 60. To work with LAN like that, you need to have speed 70. If your speed is less than 70, you will not make Midnight Isles. Not possible. Just in previous island, there was Elder Fire Elemental and Swarm. Just no way to fight them on unfair. And no way to escape if your speed is not 70. And if you fight them, they will kill your party. Because you could fight Fire Elemental alone, or you could fight Swarm alone, but you cannot fight them both. You'll be focusing on water, on a Fire Elemental, Swarm will kill you. You focus on Swarm, Fire Elemental will kill you. So it depends. For example, Drunken Master can also run fast. But I don't have experiences with monks, just with Zen Archer and with Drunken Master. I don't know how it is with other monks, but Drunken Master can also run very fast. That's true. For other monks I'm not sure. And speed 70, that's actually what you need. You don't need more. No, you need more, because in Midnight Isles there will be some mobs which run like 90. And no, Expeditious Retreat is, I think it's maximum 60 or maybe even 50, I don't remember. Let's check. I almost never use it. It's empty. It's empty. Extends through Nano, you mean? But it's not only problem that it's extended. Through Nano, I'm not sure what you mean, because LAN doesn't have Expeditious Retreat, so you cannot give it. Nano cannot give, because Expeditious Retreat is a personal spell. Of course, Nano can extend Expeditious Retreat. She can create it. She can create a scroll which LAN can use, but then you lose your ingredients and so on for a scroll which you need really, which doesn't give you so much advantages. Expeditious Retreat is slow. It's not fast. For example, just showing its retreat 60. So yes, but it will do nothing, because how long it will stay on LAN? Couple of minutes, maybe 3 minutes. So 3 minutes is nothing. LAN doesn't have access to that spell. He can use personal spells just because I gave him high UMD. So yes, he can use it because of high UMD, But even if it was enough, 60, imagine, it will last like 3 minutes, I think. Maybe 3 minutes. And 3 minutes is also nothing. You need to have here constant high speed. Because your scroll will expire after 3-4 minutes, and then you need another scroll and another scroll, and instead of doing making useful scrolls like here, for example, like I am making scroll of shield extended, and I am making also I will make hurricane bow extended, and sense vitals extended. Those are extremely useful scrolls, or even mirror image extended. I will be doing haste extended. So actually it's not really very useful. But in the beginning of the game, in the very beginning, when in Canabres, maybe it could be useful, I don't know. Because in Canabres land, for example, his speed is not as high. At level 6 he gets speed 50. In level 3 he gets speed 40. In level 6 it is 50. I think in level 9 it's 60, and level 12 it's 70. No, they don't affect. So you cannot, yes, exactly. You can double the duration, but you cannot have scrolls for 24 hours. It doesn't exist. No, there are some scrolls that last several hours. Some later scrolls like Heroic Invocation can last several hours. 10 minutes per level, level 20, so it's 200 minutes. So Mind Blank can last several 4 hours, but you cannot prolongate them with 24-hour spells.
Always be ready for the worst. What's over there? Tread lightly.
And then I think Lan also gets speed 90. I think level 15 he gets speed 90, and that's it.
Are we in trouble yet?
No, it's okay, it's okay. I first have to finish 1.8, 1.2. Okay, so he's killed. Now that's just for XP, because I don't think they have anything useful there.
Once if we step on
Ay, 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 ay. I don't think they have. Yeah, Lan cannot be halfling. It would be because speed is one of his advantages. He is tank, so he's tanky. He's fast. That's his advantages. If you take Venduag, she won't be able to fight Midnight Isles.
I'll see to your request.
I don't see what you can do here with Venduag. It will be a lot of reloads. A lot of reloads. Even if you give her barbarian with mad dog whatever, she'll have speed 60, and you need at least 70 here.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready. Yet another obstacle.
Oh, critical hit 1.0. Oh, almost half-life. I can fight him. Now I can fight him. I can bring Greybor, Scylla, and Lan. 3 of them will kill the Vrock. But they might lose their last stand. They could be wounded. Then I need to heal them. So question is, why should I lose those resources if I can kill him like that? But there are fights you cannot avoid. On each island you have to fight with all your team, because it gets possible to do such things with Lan. And then there are also islands you cannot do it, or mobs are so fast or so tanky that Lan just cannot hit them, or you need to use guarded hearts. So
Quiet steps. Did we find trouble? No, they did.
normally people don't do Midnight Isles on unfair.
Tread lightly. Quiet steps. Weapons ready. You've crossed the wrong step on their toes as well.
Maybe I can kill him
Survive me.
now. The damn bird. No, he doesn't want to die. Now will be difficult because now it will be a room with 2 Vrocks, as far as I remember, and they are positioned in a very bad way. So I don't think Lan can approach them for a shot. Ah, you bastard.
Every strike count. You've crossed the wrong line.
Okay, he's been killed. That's it. And what's interesting is that there is nothing valuable in that room, as far as I remember. But 720 and 480, it's almost 1200 XP. So there is really nothing in that room. So this room could have been skipped actually. But 1200 XP and also some items. I don't remember what is here. It could be again fire elemental or swarms. Ah, I think there are ghosts there. If there are ghosts, that's a catastrophe. So remove fear, it gives only +4 to saving throws, so with +4 remove fear.
Yet another obstacle.
Yeah.
You won't survive me. Did you see that?
Lan could tank them and kill them, but they have fear, and they will fear him, and then he starts running everywhere, and it will be end of it. Otherwise those ghosts are not really not a big deal, but
Tread lightly.
and I'm not sure if there is something interesting there also. I think there is nothing.
Weapons ready. Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Oh, he prepares fear.
Endure this.
There is also champion guard.
Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me. Endure this. Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me. Endure this. Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me. Endure this. Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
They're tanky. Those ghosts. They're really tanky. 240. Okay, some XP.
Endure this.
They try to surround, but who cares?
Make every strike count.
Kill him, Lan, kill him.
Crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
Shit. He used fear. Let's see. Okay, Will's saving throw succeeded. He rolled 16, 21. Otherwise he could have been feared, so it's better not to come too close. Better not to be too close to that ghost.
Make every strike count.
Nice series of hits.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me. Endure this. Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
Okay.
Endure this. Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me. Endure this. Make every strike count.
Soon you will die.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
He is undead. He is dead anyway. Yeah. Now that one.
Make every strike count.
For that one I would need, I think, some help. Yeah, you said very, very nice. Yeah, exactly. Lan can tank easily such things with protective luck from Camellia. I'm just lazy to go there because the Camellia. I need to put Camellia in correct place. Lan will kill him very soon anyway.
Make every strike count.
That's where greater invisibility would work well. Okay, I think I'm fed up with that. Let's go here. Let's go here. Scylla go here. And Graber go here. I will also like that. And Camellia start putting protective luck on Lan.
You won't survive me.
Not so much. She's bad tank. The best tank is Lan. Lan is the best tank. Tank number 2 is my wizard. He's tank number 2. And then maybe Ivo.
Make every strike count.
You need also to give buffs, a lot of buffs, mirror images and so on, but that's all resources. If I give mirror images to everyone, to Scylla, to Greybor, to Ivo, to Lan, they'll be much better, but it's a lot of resources.
You've crossed the wrong
Now Lan will be tanking him.
Simply business.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
They all missing. Graber and Scylla, everyone is missing. So powerful he is. No, they didn't have breakfast. No, they just need greater invisibility to hit him. Or critical hit. I would deals damage 19. Scylla didn't hit him even once. Even once. Just in case he switches. Finally. And it's Scylla. Finally Scylla hit him. She was missing all the time and finally she hit him and killed. It's 180 only for such a monster. Let's go. So 238. 76,000 to level, it's quite far. If I played Angel, it would be so much easier. Well, if you play Left Atlanti or without Savescam, it's only Angel. So let's check.
What's over there?
I'm pretty sure there is nothing. Okay. Okay, maybe it can be useful. Maybe it can be useful. And I don't remember who is here. Absolutely don't remember.
Can't hide from me.
Uh-huh. Berserker, Champion Guard. Berserkers are very fast. I don't think even Lan can escape from them.
Endure this. Did we step on their toes as well?
Oh, Sharpshooter. 2 Berserkers. Lan could tank all of them with the help of... Oh, shit. He ran to the wrong place. What is their speed? 50, okay, he can escape. And he got sneak attack, of course. One could tank all of them with protective luck, but there is Sharpshooter. And Sharpshooter would kill everyone, including Lan. So if Lan could first kill Sharpshooter, then it would be possible just to go and tank everyone else. But Lan is wounded, he is wounded. Let's go outside and to heal. But islands are interesting actually.
I would like some time to collect myself.
Because they are very tactical. Yeah. We cannot do anything, she's exhausted and fatigued. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, actually, they good to test builds. See, Ivo is bugged. She is not healing here. And Ivo should be healed. She also is under Commander's banner, so she should have fast healing, but she doesn't have it. She doesn't get fast heal. Yeah, PT. Ivo was not healing. No, no, no. Ivo is bugged. Ivo is not healing. Or we can, yeah. No, he was not healing. Ivo is not healing. That's the problem.
I'll watch your back.
Let's put them correctly in case I will need to. I will need to tank, so Ivo will be here. Graber somewhere here.
No reason to pause.
Sila like that maybe.
Lead on. I was never good at stealth,
Are we ready to move
but
out?
I'll try.
You can trust me. They will not expect my strike. Oh, guess when?
I'm all ears.
No one stands in my way.
He can stay in the corner. He's not useful. Ah, one.
You are my favorite ape.
Together, we stand.
Okay.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
Ah, shit. How come they're there? I didn't expect them to be there. I don't care about berserkers, but sharpshooter, yes. Sharpshooter is a big, big danger. If I could kill him somehow, then we could go for those guys. Maybe sharpshooter is still here. No. They just left the room. And I wonder what is so special. There is nothing. It's just empty room. With no loot. No secrets. Nothing. So they... Ah, you bastard! How comes he's here now? At least I know where he is. Yeah.
What's over there?
I have to go kill him first.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
Here is the
Strike
bastard.
challenge. Did we step on their toes as well?
0.1. Run away. Miss. So he shot at land, but he missed. We've been lucky.
Tread lightly. Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
Ah. Berserkers can go.
What's that noise?
Primary target is that sharpshooter.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Yet another obstacle.
primary target. The primary target.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready. I'll see to your request. You won't survive me. No. Bait.
Critical hit from one and go out. Go away, go away, go away.
Did we step
Oh shit, that was not planned. I didn't foresee that.
yet another obstacle?
Fuck you, he's still there. How comes he's there? Oh, yo. I think that's gonna be a very big problem now. This bitch starts moving, Sila. No, I think it can be over because now sharpshooter comes and kills everyone. I don't care about those berserkers, but sharpshooter. So if someone wanted action, here is the action. Um, Even if you kill them fast, sharpshooter will come, and that's will be very bad. That's him, by the way. It was him.
Make every strike count.
-1. One is here. He just ignores tanks, everything. He doesn't care. Is he evil? Yes, he's evil. I will use this. Of course, Camellia got it.
You had your chance.
And now sharpshooter. Maybe like that. Ah, you bust. Ah, it's a champion guard still. So forget about sharpshooter. It's champion guard. And he also goes for Camellia. I don't understand why they all want to kill Camellia. Somehow it's logical. She gives protective luck. Maybe let's try to vanish Camellia. Maybe Graber can kill him. No, Graber, idiot, is missing a lot. Okay, he got one sneak. That's sharpshooter. That's come the one that I was afraid so much. That's a real boss comes. That's a real boss. That's a real danger. Okay, Scylla killed that shit. Now maybe Ivo can attack like that, just to distract him a little bit. Camellia gives protective luck to whom? To Lan. Because he'll be shooting Lan, I think.
You're in my way.
Graber missed. Ah, he's shooting Ivo. Okay, now Lan goes. That's it. Oof. That was action if somebody someone wanted action. That's where when things go wrong it can be like that. And imagine you're playing Last Atlanti and that can be your last fight.
Always be ready for the worst. Quiet steps. Are we in trouble yet?
Extremely high adrenaline, but I'm playing every game as if it was Last Atlantis, so I have adrenaline anyway. But of course not as much adrenaline. Because here I know in the worst case I can reload. By the way, what about reloads? Act 1 9, Act 2 5, Act 3 3, including Midnight Isles and Lesser Korean, so still not so bad. Considering very weak and almost useless main character, it's not so bad.
Tread lightly.
So this is done, and now the only way to move forward, I remember the place. I remember there's a lot of shit there. So what I will do,
Risking life and limb, facing countless dangers.
what with Camellia? She's almost dead.
Thank you.
She has only 1.1 HP remaining. And I don't have anything to heal. Absolutely anything. No. Ah, I think I have rods. I think I should have healing rod from the caves. I probably still have it. Or maybe I don't. Yeah. Underground caves of Kenabres. That's finally where it can be used. from the cave of Kinabres. Still 4 charges. But she doesn't have last stand. So now Lan doesn't have last stand, she doesn't have, and my main character doesn't have last stand. Dangerous situation. If I played last Atlantia, I would have gone out now, taken a rest to recuperate last stand, and only then I would continue. Yeah, remember this. It's a lot of shit here. Those golems. Conjurer, cleric, oh shit. Conjurer is a really big shit. He'll be conjuring animals. Normally I should be killing those first. And golem is reducing. So conjurer should be the first target. Before we killed him, it will be very dangerous. After conjurer, cleric, and then golem, last one I will take a short break. Maybe even not so short, maybe 10 minutes. To drink something also. Hello, Nani. Hello, nice to hear from you. I will be having another mic, and then it will be better because this mic now it's really shit.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
How's life, by the way? V Gates. V Gates. I think in the end of this week I will probably will drive to direction of Germany.
We in trouble yet?
Maybe even Dresden.
Did we step on their
He detected. He detected.
curious?
Okay, let's try to see if we can get. No, we cannot get. Because if I try to approach that conjurer, golem will detect LAN. There are wolves already. Ah, too bad, too bad. With wolves.
Tread lightly.
Still wolf.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
16 attack is not so bad, by the way. They can hit. That enchanter is at least level 12, so. Ah, cleric. Cleric. So I could get cleric. But let's first that wolf disappears. Doesn't want to disappear. It's round per level. I don't think conjurer is more than level 12. So it should be like 72 seconds, 1 minute 12 seconds. It's more than 1 minute past. How long will it exist? Okay. Here you are, conjurer. 1. Okay. Exactly as planned. First, take out conjurer with his summons, with his animals, and then we can go for cleric, and then golem will be easy target.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
I'll wait till it disappears. That's advantage to have 24-hour spells. Without it, I think it stays longer than it can. Even if this cleric is, or okay, it goes out now. Okay.
Endure this. Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Almost dead. The conjurer is almost dead. One more try, and then he's gone. We are watching Muted.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready. Make every strike count. Did we step on their toes as well?
Killed. So no more animals. And the second will be cleric, exactly as I planned. $105, only $105 for that conjurer.
Yet another obstacle.
Who detected him? I think it was Golem. No, what? Get it, get it, get it from Lan. You bastard. I wanted to kill first cleric, but it will be Golem, I think.
You won't survive me.
Nice place to hide from Golem.
Tread lightly. Did we find
Ah,
trouble?
you bastard.
No, they did. Endure this. Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The same hiding place.
I'll see to
He's healing. Ah, you bastard. How dares he to heal?
You won't survive me.
As Greta Thunberg says, how dare you? So how dares he to heal? How dare you to heal? How dare you?
Every strike count. You've crossed the wrong line. You won't survive me. Endure this. Make every strike count.
Cleric can be somewhere here. I'm afraid.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
How dare you? Shit. Ah, it's here.
Endure this. Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Miss after miss.
You won't survive me.
Fucking cleric. Luckily I escaped. No?
Endure this. Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
No more golem. Goodbye, idiot.
I'm curious.
Now just that cleric.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready. Yet another obstacle. Your performance is lacking. You are lacking. Quiet steps. Did we find trouble? No, they did. Is this a
That's it. 480 for cleric. 480. It's unexpectedly a lot. Now you can disarm that trap. $75,000. And Scylla moves. Why? Camellia moves.
A bright future awaits us.
Let's move already. Head on! Done.
Well, they will not
I will
accept
help
my
where I
strength.
can.
Are we ready to
I'm losing my temper.
What's over there?
Conjure. And here is this dangerous place. Here there are two rocks WoTR, and they are positioned in still ancient giants. They are positioned in such a bad way that
You won't survive me. Did you see that? Endure this. Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong line.
okay, that's done.
I'm all ears. Tread lightly.
Yeah, those rocks WoTRs. They are. That's the trickiest place here. I think they're somewhere here. You cannot even approach them in a safe way. It's unfair, but it's not Last Atlanti. I mean, I am playing without Savescam, so I'm not reloading just if there is no other way. But but formally it's not Last Atlanti. So far, result is in Act 1 I had 9 reloads, in Act 2 I had 5 reloads, and in Act 3, 3 reloads so far. But if I played Last Atlanti, it would have been Angel first of all. I would have never taken Azata for Last Atlanti, because only Angel can do it. I mean, only Angel is good for that. And also, I wouldn't have had a Wizard, Enchanter. It would have been a Drunken Master with some mutants. But how I'm managing, just probably experience, because I have like about, soon I will have like 8,000, oh, like 8,000 hours. So I know, let's say, game more or less, and I know what to expect. But so it's like that. And of course, builds, of course, already from experience, I know which builds will be the best for it. But I will be playing Last Atlanti. I will come back to it.
What's that noise?
I just played recently and I was defeated due to, let's say, due to my mistake, because I forgot to give to my main character protective luck and he was killed. Otherwise, I would have finished Act 1, I think. I finished Canabres, and the last fight was in Gverm's mansion, the house of Camellia. And I was quite relaxed because it was like last fight. I've defeated the strongest mobs there. So I think okay, it's easy fight. Then someone entered my room and started talking. So I was playing with one eye. I was on the screen. With another eye, I was talking. And then I just forgot to put protective lock, and it was enough to be defeated. It was enough to be defeated. 2.6, 3.1. Maybe I can hit him one more. They're positioned in such a bad way you cannot really come to them to attack, so time to run away. No, with saves coming you can beat it definitely. With saves coming you can beat it, yeah. I myself was saves coming like almost 4 years. I was saves coming and I was pleased with that, but like half year ago I just lost taste to it, and it doesn't give me anymore this feeling of accomplishment. So I decided that I'll be playing like that. But there is nothing wrong in saves coming, absolutely. So it's okay. I mean, it's just my personal decision. Like I stopped doing it. I mean, I try not to do it because, as you see, I still have reloads, but I'm just trying to reload only when there is really no other choice. If my main character is killed and I cannot resurrect him, for example, then I will reload. Yeah. I have first to finish to kill that. Midnight Owls is quite tricky and dangerous. I have finished first that 0.5. That's too dangerous. We should run away. It's too dangerous, too dangerous. Yeah, I never reload checks. For checks, it's absolutely. I never reload anything. So when I'm playing now, I always playing as if it's Last Atlantis. So if I didn't pass skill check, I don't reload. What happens happens. If my character is killed, I resurrect him. I don't reload. And only I reload if my main character is killed and I cannot resurrect him. Then you don't have a choice, of course. But reloads, yes, reloads give you more flexibility, so you don't need to be as precise with your builds. So yeah, you don't need to be precise with builds. So it's of course it's the same like pets. If you use pets and if you multi-class, it also makes things much easier. Not speaking about mercenaries, I could have taken, for example, mercenary, and I would destroy everything. You just take someone like Drunken Master, which is super tank. For example, I kick out Menio because and I take Drunken Master, and he'll be tanking like hell. And Drunken Master in combination with Sila, with Graber, they would be much more powerful. Or I could have taken Branfer Transmuter in place of Nenio, Branfer Transmuter. It would also be a bit easier to play. And Sila started moving. They started moving. That's what I find it really unpleasant when they start moving like that without reason. So, where was I? Where was I? Where was I? I forgot already. Okay, I still have to kill that thing. Vrogs here, they're really bosses of Midnight Isles. Vrog Votaries and Vampire Sharpshooter. That Shadow Demon not a big problem because Lan has high reflexes and he has that evasion ring. Maybe he can. This is dangerous. 4.4. So you see, his reflexes are good. 26. Maybe he could. No, 3.7, 2.0. No way. We have to go out. I'm really not a specialist in solo things, so I am bad reference. I advise you maybe look Victor Creed's, because Victor Creed was doing a lot of solo, and Baldur's Gate 2. But I think when Victor Creed was doing it, it was still possible to stack armor class and some other things. Oh. But still, I would check their builds. Anyway, it's always Witch of the Whale. It's always Witch of the Whale. Yeah. Baldur's Gate 2, Victor Creed, and it was someone else. It was someone else who was also playing solo. So they can advise you much better. Yes, it's harder, of course. I'm sorry, but solo it's easier. It's easier due to obvious reasons. Especially if you save scum and cheese. Because you also avoid, you also like drop optional bosses, you drop optional fights, and it's just always the same. Witch of the Veil, you hit, you go in invisibility, you hit, you go into invisibility. But it's just a different style, it's a different way of playing. That's different category actually. It's like different sports. Yeah, something like that. I've seen someone was you should be careful here. 4.9. Okay, that one is exploded. Okay, that ball we don't care. But that one, watery. Now I can hunt that watery. He'll be my next target. Reach. I don't know for solo runs, but for if you play with a party, Angel is strongest. Is stronger than Lich. You also have more XP. For example, if I had played Angel now, I would have been almost level 13. I'm still quite far for level 13, but I would be almost level 13 because of Pulura's Fall. Pulura's Fall give you a lot of easy XP. Then you have also money, more items from Pulura's Fall, and you have some some nice items, and also book, which boosts up. I believe it's, I don't remember. It's or dexterity or intelligence, and also with angel you have more to armor class and more to saving throws. So if you play with a party like I'm doing now, then angel is the way to go. But for solo, I don't know. Solo it's different. But you can merge spell books also with angel.
What's that noise?
Okay. Which? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I forgot about it. Indeed. Yeah. You're right. Of course, it's witch. Yeah.
Make every strike count. We step on their toes as
Now he prepares his. It's enough because he will heal anyway. So yes, indeed, which cannot be a which is different story. So then you don't have a choice but to go Lich. Maybe Trickster also, I don't know.
weapons ready.
I played Pillars of Eternity 1. I played a lot solo, and I never played it with a full party. With full party, it's more difficult. Pillars of Eternity, Path of the Damned. I arrived from the wrong. It's a wrong place. Wrong place. Oh, he shoots through wall. Now it was obvious. Just that fireball just went, actually it went like that, then it turned and went through that wall. That's example of shooting through walls. That's why that ring is a must, ring of evasion. What carries my runs? Okay, because here you see I made it really difficult on purpose. So I've taken wizard instead of tank. If you play unfair on these conditions, you would want to play with, you would want to have a good tank. So Drunken Master is the best choice. Drunken Master Halfling or Tower Shield Specialist. Those are best choices. And then you have tank. Then you have Scylla, which is your damage dealer, and you have Lan, which is a damage dealer. So those three things, tank, Lan, and Scylla, they do a lot of damage and tanking. And then you have Camellia for protective luck, sometimes fortune, spiders. You have Nenio for greater invisibility, for haste, for heroism greater. And you have, of course, Zosiel for guarded hearth, things like that, and for domains. So it's synergy actually. It's a synergy. They all are important, and they all play together. If you kick out one of them, it won't work. You exactly need this team to make it work. And of course, it will be Angel, because if you play with a team, you can play it only with Angel. If you want less Atlantean fair with a team, or if you want no Savescam, Angel is only way to go. Even if Lich becomes also powerful, but Lich becomes powerful in the end. And Angel already immediately gives you more to armor class, more to saving throws, and some other goodies. So also more content, more experience, so you can faster get levels. So, but those top difficulties, uh, you are quite limited with uh, the choice of archetypes, and for companions is limited, very limited. If you want to have flexibility, then you have or Savescam, or to play on easier difficulties, or maybe or multi-class, use pets and mercenaries. Then you can also have more flexibility. Yeah, yeah. But I never played pure merged angel, never. Because if you just merge angel, it becomes so OP that it's from Act 3. I think it's not interesting anymore. I never played pure angel, pure merged angel. Here is, for example, my last Atlantic build, which I finished a couple of weeks ago, and it was played on hard. It was played on hard, but in the end I was switching to unfair. Like City of Ease, I made completely on unfair, with damage to party 3, and Mutasefen's laboratory was done on unfair, and Arilu Warlish and Discari I was fighting on unfair also. And so this is example. Last Atlanti, monk. You see armor class, you see attack here, and damage. And Sila also. 57 armor class attack damage. Lan armor class 82. It could be even a little bit more. I think I could make him like 86. I don't do guides, but everything what I want to say, I'm saying in my videos. And actually, when I finish the game, then I give a logic why I'm building like that, what it gives, and so on. But I don't do guides, because doing guides, it's different story. It requires a lot of time, and they should be nice. It should be nice quality of pictures. It should be something like what CRPG's bro is doing. So his guides, they're nice, neat, good structure, but you need time for that. You need time for that. I don't have time for that. So that's Lan and Camellia. You see also 70 armor class. She can have 72. Nano build. So that's the best team to if you don't want to use pets, mercenaries, multi-classes, and so on and so on. That's the best and the most powerful combination. Exactly, exactly. That's why if you do editing, if you do guides and you want them to be good and to have a lot, then I don't see how you can combine it with the practical gameplay. Because when I see people have like hundreds of builds, I think, how physically can you test all of them? You just cannot test those builds. And you can maybe test some of the builds, but you cannot test everything. Yeah. But I still want to beat the game on Last Atlantis on unfair, and I think that will be my priority. Ah, shit. Shit. Ay. I was just talking and forgot about about that monster with wings. About that monster with wings. I should focus. No, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's my fault. I was really pissed off when I lost my last Atlanti 1 week ago. Oh, I was pissed off so much. Well, I mean, if you're losing it, if you're losing your game because of some serious fight, it's okay. But if you're losing just because you forgot to give protective luck, which is a standard thing to do in that type of fights. This is Midnight Isles, yes, exactly. This is DLC, it's Midnight Isles. Very, very challenging area with crazy mobs. Where is that Vrox WoTR? I don't see him. Come on, go out. No. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Here you are. So, 1 second. I should run away like hell. And one critical hit 59-21, so like 80 damage, but he will heal again. Just don't want him to put his blades, because if he puts blades, he heals. I think it was his second heal. I think it was his second heal. And now okay, here you are, you bastard. One missed, run away. Did he put a blade barrier? I don't see it. It would be nice if he put blade barrier, he would damage that shadow demon watery, I think. Midnight Isles is very, very interesting and challenging place to place. Location is crazy. Very dangerous. But you get more XP, you get nice items, you get money. 1 second. And critical hit. I was waiting that second. If I made a mistake here, it could be over. So he heals again. Ah, you bastard! I thought he already healed. So it was his second heal. He healed 127. He healed actually everything. Second time. And that unpleasant trap here, that I should move around it. Here you are. No more heals, you bastard. And critical hit again from Lan. Maximum 2 times and I will kill him. And then I think it will be the boss. The island boss. And who is the boss I don't remember. But the boss will be quite evil, I think.
You won't survive.
1.6 seconds. Okay. $40. Next time I should kill him. And then that Vrok's watery Shadow Demon's watery will be not so difficult. Okay, Phantasmal is a bit dangerous. If Lan doesn't roll nicely, it will be very bad, but Phantasmal is not very pleasant.
Endure yet another obstacle.
Kill him, Lan. Yep. And now you with your fireballs. We don't care about fireballs, at least for now.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Done, 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 done. Thank you, and thank you for visiting. Thank you for visiting. Just when you are next time here, write down how it's going with your run. By the way, where are you now? In which level, and in which location?
Tread lightly.
I think that's a boss here. Okay, Act 1, okay. Okay. I think here is a boss. Very evil. I don't remember, I forgot. Yeah, I know how it is, crossbow and... Yes, Ghostly Guard, Champion Guard. First target should be Ghostly Guard because his fear. Captain of the Drowned, that's the boss. Yeah, it's like that. I know. I tried some time ago solo. I also arrived like till Kenebres and did some things, and then I stopped. So Captain of the Drowned, that's a boss. Evil human. For a boss, you get only 120 XP. That's for a boss. And then for mob like that, you get 240, which is a common Ghostly Guard. And then Champion Guard, you have 180. But there is someone else. Yeah, Assassin. Oh, ho. 1300 XP. Witch and Outsider. That's a real boss. I never understood why they did it like that. Boss is like that, and a normal mob is like that. Actually, they can be easily poisoned. Nanio has Cloud Kill, I think, but I will not be using it. He also has Cloud Kill, and considering his high stealth, he could poison. We just need to eliminate those two. I'm gonna kill the ghost first because he'll be putting fear. And fear is dangerous. Oh shit. Captain. I was expecting that Ghost would be there, but instead it's that Captain of the Drowned. You have like 120 XP for him, but I remember he can hit very hard. Very, very hard.
I'm curious. Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
Oh shit, there is also Necromancer somewhere. I forgot about Necromancer. Yeah. Sheer is not a big deal, but
Endure this. Yet another obstacle.
Sheer is dead, but Assassin. I think it's Captain of the Drone. I think he's also sort of Necromancer. It's probably he who is. No? Maybe it's he who spams. Anyway, I have to go out. At least we killed the Sheer. With Savescam, I would just attack them with Scylla, with Greybor, with Lan, maybe with a couple of skeletons, protective luck from Camellia, and I think like 8 times from 10 we would defeated them, but 2 times from 10 they would defeat, and I don't want to take that risk. Let's go first for the ghost. Ghost is unpleasant. Okay. Ghostly guard. After ghost, I don't know whom should I target. Maybe Captain of the Drone if I can come quite close to him. But there is that tanky undead fighter with tower shield, guardian, and oh shit, I forgot about assassin. Maybe we can assassinate the assassin. Oh ho 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 ho. Important escape in time. It's important. What is his speed? 40 feet. So no chance Lan will escape. Now Lan is missing. I think Lan needs her invisibility greater.
You won't survive me.
Okay, he can damage him a little bit, but mostly he'll be missing.
Make every strike count.
Uh-huh. Okay. At least something.
You've crossed the wrong line. You won't survive me.
Wow, that's nice series of hits. Isn't it great? 21, 21, 18. And now I think it's time to run away. One would easily kill him, but there are others which follow. Wind barrier. Ah, that's why he's using wind barrier. It gives him a lot of boosts to his armor class.
Yet another obstacle.
Scheiße.
Endure this.
I was too fast, and otherwise it would have been flat-footed.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Someone else following.
Survive me.
Okay, not bad.
Endure this. Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong line.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Now go out. That's a real boss.
What's over there?
Here is he.
Tread lightly.
Uh-huh. Now you're flat-footed.
Find trouble? No, they did.
I caught him flat-footed, so
You won't survive me.
think we can kill him maybe. Critical hit, haha. 24 XP. HP. 24 HP.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me. Endure this.
Yep, dead. Goodbye, my friend. Captain of the drone uses wind barrier again. Huh.
What's that noise?
What's that noise? What's that noise? Aha. Here's Captain of the drones.
Did we step on their toes as well?
No, for Captain of the drone I need invisibility greater. I'm afraid, otherwise I will not get him. Let's first eliminate that one.
Yet another obstacle. Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me. Endure this.
No, too many misses, so let's go out of fight.
I'm curious.
Captain, oh yeah, here you are.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready. Did we find trouble? No. They did.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Misses. We go out. Enthrall. He wanted to fascinate.
Did we step on their toes as well? You won't survive me.
I was too fast.
Let's move already.
Yet another obstacle.
How comes he's here? So
Endure
he's
this.
bugged. Let's hide here from him. Yeah, he bugged and he stays here. Dead. He's dead. Now just Ghost and the captain of the drones. Those two of them. Only those two of them. Here that thing. Still have 15 seconds, maybe we can hit him. Okay. It's difficult to hit him. Yeah. Not easy. Ah, he has curse. He prepares curse.
Make every strike count.
I don't understand. He's such a tough thing. Such a tough thing, and only 120 XP. And for someone like that assassin who was easy mob, you get 1300. I never understood that. Why such a disbalance in XP you get?
I'm curious.
Let's try again. He's flat-footed now. Now it's difficult to hit him, really difficult.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yeah, such a shit, eh? It's easier to poison him, really, with Cloud Kill. There is also that ghost
What's over
that
there?
stays in the way.
Did we find trouble? No, they did. You won't survive me.
-10, -4. Now he was a little bit hurt.
Endure this.
Again, -6.
Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Again, -6. So Lance started hitting him.
You won't survive me. Tread lightly. Did we step on their
Ay, ay,
toes
ay,
as
ay,
well?
ay, ay. Okay, one managed to hit him again. Captain of the drones. One way or another, I'm gonna get you.
Another obstacle.
He's preparing some curse, I don't know what, but if Lan is cursed, it will be very bad.
I'll see to your request. Quiet steps. Weapons ready. Did we find trouble? No, they did. I'm curious. Did we step on their toes as
Shit.
well? Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Critical hit, haha. First critical hit 48. Minus 48.
Survive me. Endure this.
He is approaching his final death. At Captain of the Drones.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Survive me.
Lan missed again.
What's over there?
Here you are, flat-footed.
Weapons. Yet another obstacle.
And done. 120
Are lacking.
for such important boss.
Did we find trouble?
Ah, it's a ghost.
They did.
Ghost is a ghost.
Endure this.
Ghost should have stayed where he was. Don't mess with
Make every strike.
Finnan weapon.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
And that's it. Goodbye. Island has been cleaned. What do we have from that Nothing special. Wisdom and charisma, constitution. Guardian's battle axe. Adamantine is good, of course, but
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge. What's that noise?
okay, that's it. We finished the island.
I'll see to your request.
Let's collect the loot.
Move out. Head on.
4 Vrogs watery, 3 or maybe even 4 shadow demons watery, several shadow demons, 3 Vrogs, ghosts.
I lead. You follow.
So easy islands finished. After that comes more and more difficult.
Onwards.
Bam, 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 bam. Ah, she's stuck.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
We will win this war.
Camellia becomes really difficult because she barely walks, she is exhausted, she is fatigued, and I cannot do anything about it. I still didn't take any rest, so 3 islands done with 1 buffs, without rest and anything. I wouldn't take Camellia, but I need her protective luck, especially in the beginning, for first 2-3 rooms. Maybe I can take Ember instead of Camellia. She also has protective luck. At least she walks better. She doesn't have that. Yeah, I think so. I will do that. I will take Ember. And what I will do, I think now I will stop that stream because that's enough for islands. I will take like half an hour rest, maybe 40 minutes. I think I will try a little bit Kingmaker to see how it goes. Just to have something in parallel, to have some difference. But I will put the highest difficulty. I will put everything on max damage 3, and everything will be maxed. And it will be, I think it will be monk, most probably. Camellia, go faster.
At your discretion.
Move out.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's Fifth Island. Camellia, go out. Amber still is not leveled up, but okay. Doesn't matter. She has her. That's a shit. Oh, I remember this. In that pirate island, those pirate islands, they're crazy. For unfair difficulty, that's a nightmare. As usually, first 2-3 fights we have to do with all the team, and it will be very difficult. I don't even know how to do it. Anyway, that's for tomorrow. So, if someone's want to watch how I'll be suffering Kingmaker, I'll be back in half an hour, maybe 40 minutes.